Hey, stream, what up? I hope these levels aren't too loud. Let's just hope that audio cut in. Welcome back to another monthly podcast, guys. I'm just going to quickly check that this audio is working, but yeah. How you been going? I'm just going to test that I can hear myself, guys, because I don't want to do this whole podcast just to... See, that's not going to work. He saw one more movie than me this month, but we both saw a similar amount. Alright, I'm just going to speak something. Yep, the audio's good. Yeah, let's just get this going. Alright, so I guess we'll start with 29. I'll start with, you say you're 30. No, you say you're 30 and you're 29, and then I'll just say my 29.
My 30 is malignant. Yeah, that movie sucked. Not good. I hate it. I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah.
Bad. And my number 29 is The Exorcist 2. I only watched like 20 minutes of it, but I turned it off and watched a YouTube video making fun of it, so I didn't give it a score, but it's pretty awful, so...
Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes I do that if I hate it, like despise a movie, I'll just watch a review on it.
Just don't watch it.
Yeah.
Alright.
My 29 is a terrible movie, Dusk Till Dawn 3. Yeah, I don't know why they made sequels to this. It's like, well, it's a franchise. I wouldn't have known that, but yeah. 1 out of 10. And then, yeah.
Okay. 28. Halloween Resurrection. That sucks.
Yeah.
Don't want to talk about it. It's like 1 2 out of 10.
Yeah, that movie. Yeah, it's
bad.
Yeah.
Good.
It's just.
It's the worst Halloween movie, right? It is.
I'll have to check out Rob Zombie's Halloween 2 and see if that's any worse, but I don't know. Probably won't be.
It's much, much better.
But yeah. My 28 is from Dusk Till Dawn 2, Texas Blood Money. This also sucks, but it's slightly bit better than the third one, so it's a 2 out of 10.
Okay. Is that because it had Bruce Campbell in the beginning?
I guess so.
Yeah, he's very awesome, so...
I mean, I guess it's not as repetitive as the third one. Like, it's just, the third one's just worse.
Yeah. I see. Yeah, my number 27 is Halloween, The Curse of Michael Myers, which is the 6th one. Yeah, bad movie. 4 out of 10. Yeah. It was bad.
Just bad.
It was bad. It was boring. It was really boring. Paul Rudd was like the only good part. Maybe a little bit of Donald Pleasance. But like, I don't know. Paul Rudd is kind of... This was his first movie, so he's definitely not good at it.
Yeah.
Just a weirdo. Bad movie. That's what I'm saying.
My number 27 is The Purge, which sucks. 4 out of 10. Like, it's bad. I don't know. It's not a fan of these fucking Purge movies. And usually the first movie of a franchise isn't the worst, but in this case, it is.
Number 26, Rob Zombie's Halloween 2.
Oh, yeah.
Actually exceeded my expectations.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, this is gonna suck. But then it was better than I thought it would be.
Yeah.
I was like, bruh. 4 out of 10 still, but like, if it wasn't a Halloween movie, it didn't have if the weird stuff like had a meaning to it, then it'd be maybe a good movie.
Yeah.
But it's not, so
Yeah.
yeah.
My number 26 is Jason X. Rewatched it. It's not as bad as I remember, but it's still super silly, so I get actually a 4. Talked about those movies too much, so I'm just not going to talk about Jason X, but yeah.
Number 25, Halloween 5, The Revenge of Michael Myers.
Oh, yeah.
4 out of 10. It was actually really funny, though. Kind of entertaining, but boring at the same time, which is almost impossible. But it happened.
Yes.
And yeah, it's alright. It's not too bad. Not too horrible. I mean, it is horrible still, but you know what I'm saying. Yeah. Yeah, 4 out of 10.
My number 25 is The First Purge from 2018, which it's not The First Purge, it's a prequel, which franchise, I don't know, but 5 out of 10. It's definitely an improvement over the first one. Like, there's some entertaining moments, but it's just a painfully average movie.
Yeah, I'm not going to watch any of those.
Yeah, you don't really need to. The other is because I don't know, actually.
Fair enough. Right, number 24, Cruel Intentions. 4 out of 10. This movie is funny, though. Really funny movie, because it's, like, over-dramatic and stuff. But it has a great ending. I really like the ending of this movie.
Yeah.
I just wish it ended a little sooner as well.
Yeah. There's some people in the chat. 0 viewers. Oh, someone's here. Have you guys seen Halloween Kills? We will get to that. That is in this list for both of us.
Oh, I know what it is.
But I'm making a review for that movie soon, and me and him are going to do like a re-ranking when Halloween Ends comes out, but yeah. I'm just going to do a little short review on it. I don't know if it should be spoilers or not. I'm kind of just going to make it and see what happens. But yeah. But yeah, we have seen it, and that you'll hear about that later in the list. Pug, bro. My number 24? It's Tangled, which, I don't know. It's not as bad as some of the Purge movies, but it's like a kid's movie. I don't know. It's just, it's alright.
Movies to see that.
What?
I went to the movies to see that.
Really?
The cinema.
So you'd be like 5.
I mean, maybe 6.
Oh, yeah.
Come out 2010?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I was 6.
Oh, yeah.
I was scared of the old lady in that movie.
I don't know. It's alright, I guess. Not much of a movie, obviously.
I like the Chad horse.
For some reason, I watched this in music at school because someone just put it on.
What about the horse, man? The horse is awesome.
Horse. The horse. Yo, Pug, bro. Got any questions? Anyway, what's your 24? Have you said it, or am I tripping?
Yes, no, it was Cruel Intentions.
Oh, yeah.
Funny movie. Yeah, number 23 is Don John.
Don John? What is that?
Written, directed, and starring Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
Oh.
It's actually pretty fun. I'll actually tell you what it's about, because it's about a guy, this New Jersey guy, right? And he's basically addicted to porn.
Yeah.
And he's like a ladies' man as well. And he's constantly in this thing where all of the sex he's having is nothing compared to the porn he's watching. And then he meets Scarlett Johansson, and then that's when the movie happens. 6 out of 10, quite average. I mean, I think it was the first movie this guy directed, because he's acted in a lot of movies.
Yeah.
But yeah. Still pretty fun. Got some funny moments. Yeah.
Yeah. Alright.
What's your 23?
The Purge, election year. This is when they start getting a bit better, although a lot of people like the first Purge better. I don't like the first Purge better. I reckon the election year is more fun, but it's still not that good. It's like a 6. It's alright, I guess. But like, I don't have much to say about the Purge movies. They got a lot of kills, I guess. Yeah.
Number 22. The Hangover.
Oh, yeah.
This has really went down in my mind. It's still really funny, but now it's just a 6 out of 10.
Oh, yeah.
But it's got some really funny moments still. It's just, I've seen this way too many times.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Number 22.
22. Yeah.
Just say mine.
Yeah.
The Purge Anarchy, which is, a bit better than election year, but only by a little bit. it's alright, I guess. Yeah. So we're not talking much about the bottom kind of stuff. It's because they're at the bottom. No, they suck. It's like still a 6, but it's just like either average or I just don't want to talk about it.
Yeah. Number 21. Scary Movie 2.
Oh yeah.
If you know me at my channel, I've had a little bit of a history with Scary Movie 2. But then I watched it again because if you should subscribe to Melverse because he's one of the few reaction channels that I actually like. He reacted to this movie, and I was watching the clips that he was watching. It was actually really funny. So I rewatched Scary Movie 2, and now it's a 6 out of 10. It used to be a 3. So, yes.
Yeah.
It's actually really funny.
There is a lot of cringe. There's a lot of cringe movie reactors out there, but not gonna lie, I watch some of them just because I honestly want to see if they have a proper opinion or they're just fuckwits.
You know what I'm saying?
A lot of them are just like, yeah. Are you excited for Scream 5? I mean, I'm not stoked. But I feel like once I marathon the Scream franchise again, I'll be stoked for it. Usually what happens.
If it's anything like Scream 4, I'm not going to be happy.
Yeah. So. Hopefully by then I'll be allowed to go to the cinemas and watch it because I'm sick of watching movies of 1, 2, 3 series. I just want to go back to the cinema experience. Or at least, yeah. Anyway.
What's your 21?
The Forever Purge, which is the last Purge movie.
Oh, finally. I didn't think you watched any of these.
It's an end to the Purge, so that's why I liked it the most, because I knew I was getting done with these movies, and I was like, it was actually pretty entertaining. I know a lot of people don't actually like this one, but I didn't really care about your opinion on the fucking Purge movies, to be honest.
Didn't it come out this year?
Either this year or last year. Yeah, this year.
Yeah. Jeez.
Yep.
Number 20. I'm rewatched this again. Dumb and Dumberer, When Harry Met Lloyd, the prequel to Dumb and Dumber. I'm sorry, I like this movie. It's funny. I've watched this 3 times.
Do people hate this movie, you're saying?
Yeah, no, man. It's got one of the lowest rated movies of all time. But it's so funny, man.
Opinions on Dumb and Dumber 2?
That one sucks, but it's still funny. Kind of. But the prequel, oh man, Dumb and Dumberer, it's so funny.
I understand how there's a prequel, why they're like in preschool and they're like, I'm dumb, or some shit, like.
It's set in 1980 or 70 something, when they were younger, right?
Yeah.
But they play like 2000s music, as if it's like a 2000s teen movie.
That's weird.
Yeah, they play anthems or something like that by one of those pop punk bands. I was like, wait, no, this came out in 2001. Why is this movie set in 1980 something?
Yeah, that's weird. I like the first.
So,
I've only really ever like completely. The only ones I've completely watched is the first one, and I like the first one.
The first one is awesome. So
I started watching Dumber and Dumber 2, which I didn't really like, of course. Yeah. But I didn't even hear about Dumber and Dumberer until one day when I was going to like this lake and I was in the car and he's like, yo, James, Dumb and Dumberer. And I'm like, what are you talking about? He's like, Dumb and Dumberer. I didn't even know. 2003. Yeah, what the fuck? It's like 2 years older than me.
Years after the first one. What's your number 20?
Oh yeah, 20.
Yeah.
Cars 3. Yeah. 6 out of 10. Everybody's bullying me because I put this in Purge movies. If you want, you can do that. But good experience watching this because I ditched my math class at my school. I went to my friend's math class as I could join class. I'm not gonna leak names. I'll just say shout out Ward because I was in Ward's class. And shout out Bin. I'm gonna say Bin. Yeah, that's how I'm gonna shorten it. Yeah, shout out the teacher Bin. Yeah, I was in your class, man. Yeah, I was in Bin's class. Watching fucking Cars 3, you know, we had Sid there. Good time.
Yeah.
Anyway, 19. Oh, yeah. Do you want me to say my number 19, or do you want to say?
Oh, so man.
Yeah.
The Exorcist. I'm sorry that's this low. It's a 7 out of 10 from my first watch, because I thought it took forever to get going. But when I watch it again, I'm sure it will be much higher, and a much higher rating as well.
Yeah,
so,
some movies need a second watch.
It's very good, but it's very slow at the beginning. And once the exorcism happens, the movie's almost over. So, yeah.
I was just wondering, was any of this movie...
It's so well made, it's awesome.
Was any of this movie parodied in Scream 2, Scary Movie 2?
Yeah, that whole opening scene was.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's been parodied so many times.
Yeah.
It's kind of...
I haven't seen it.
How much parodied.
I remember how much you wanted to watch it, though. Like, you used to be like, oh, yeah, I got to get it. Because there's no other way of watching it. And now it's on just Netflix.
Yeah, I was like, oh, cool. Finally.
19. My 19 is Scary Movie 2. Yeah. I saw that you watched this, and I was like, I'm going to watch it. I don't know why. I was understanding. I was like 9 minutes left of Scary Movie 2. Usually when you get to the end credits, it just like stops. Or did you end the movie early or something?
Huh?
When you watched the movie, did you like end it early, or did you just exit at the end credits?
I exited the credits.
Oh, weird, because it was like 9 minutes. It said 9 minutes left when I went on.
Probably how long a credit went for.
True, but usually when you get to the credits, it just like says watch later. That's kind of weird, eh?
Yeah, that is strange.
Anyway, I watched it. I kind of have the same opinions as Jude, so I never hated this as much as him, but like, yeah, I don't know. Rewatching this, it's different because when I watched this, it's way too young to understand any of the jokes. So I just laugh at it. I'm like, oh, that's gross. That's funny because I was like, I think 10 then.
Yeah.
Much funnier as a rewatch. Okay, we get into 18.
18 is Evolution. Oh wait, what did you give Scary Movie 2?
Oh yeah, 6 out of 10.
Same. Heaps of times I've been like a few times on TV.
Really?
7 out of 10 movie. It's got Sean William Scott, Julianne Moore. It's got David Duchovny, who's like his agent Mulder from X-Files. So yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Funny movie.
I've not seen that.
It's really worth a watch if you want. It's a fun little movie. Not
Oh.
too long.
Oh yeah.
So it's only like hour 40. Oh, and it's an hour 40? Wow. Didn't feel like that much.
Yeah. Anyway, let's go to my number 18. Yeah. Planet Terror is my number 18.
Let's go.
This is not as good as Death Proof, but yeah, it's pretty chill. This is fun. I love how over the top this is. Like, I literally got a gun in her like leg. It's so funny. But
Oh yeah, how did she fire that? I don't understand.
yeah, I don't know. Well, it's supposed to be over the top, so
So awesome.
This movie's awesome, but like it's not great, but it's awesome. It's like a 6. It's funny.
Some movies are just awesome. Just how it is.
Yeah. And by the way, I did watch the Grindhouse versions of these movies.
Yeah, because that's the versions they have on Stan.
Apparently, there's like extended versions out there, but apparently they're worse. Or no, I think there's only an extended.
Versions on DVD. They're the only ones you can buy.
Wait, is Death Proof the only one with an extended version, or does Planet Terror have an extended version as well?
It has an extended one.
Are they worse for both of them, or no?
I have only seen the extended version of Planet Terror.
Is it bad?
I've seen both versions of Death Proof, I think. But that means you didn't get to see the lap dance scene in Death Proof. Damn, that's only an extended version. That sucks.
Oh yeah.
But no,
I wonder if famous. Okay, good. Yeah. So I kind of thought it, but it was just loading. What else we got?
17 is Ocean's 11.
Oh yeah, that's boss movie.
Very fun. It's one of the awesome movies that I watched this month.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very good. And I am kind of excited to watch the other ones, although I'm aware that none of them are as good. But whatever. One of them has Al Pacino in it. Like, come on.
Well, Ocean's 12 and Ocean's 8, isn't there?
No, Ocean's 12, 13.
Oh, yeah.
There is an 8, but that's the one with the women. No offense, women. But that's just a spin-off that I don't want to watch.
Oh, it's a spin-off. Oh, I thought it was like a prequel or something.
No, it's a spin-off with the sister of Danny Ocean.
Oh, yeah.
Who is in none of the other movies, so... Yeah.
I might watch all of them, but I don't know. Because
Ocean's 11 was a remake of an old 50s movie.
Oh, really?
I'm pretty sure this is the better version.
I remember watching that movie. Because I was like... I remember getting the Ocean's 11, Ocean's 12 pack. I'm like... And I asked you, should I buy this? You're like, I don't even know what that is.
Yeah.
And I just bought it anyway, and then I'm kind of thankful I bought things. It's funny, because a lot of the stuff, which is my best, I didn't even know what it was. I either got recommendations from Jude, I just asked him if it was good, because I wasn't into movies then, or I just bought it and fluked it. Like,
yeah.
There's not much movies I regret getting. Like, there's some I regret getting on DVD, like, because I would have found them on Blu-ray, like, the next day, but, yeah.
Yeah.
But I still have that movie. I'm gonna check out Ocean's 12 eventually. Oh, yeah, my number 17 is From Dusk Till Dawn, which I thought was fun, but actually, I reckon the best part of the movie is before the vampires.
As well.
Sorry?
It's vampire, by the way.
Yeah, I know. Before we got to the vampires, like, I kind of wanted them to go with, like, that story that they had going.
Did you know the vampires are going to be in it?
Yeah, I got spoiled that.
Oh, damn it. Who spoiled it for you? Ward?
No, somebody else. One of my dad's friends, because
Damn it.
Pugbra
Tell you on purpose.
said, I agree. Yeah, but, nah, he was talking about the movie, like, he thought I was, talking about it, like, as I've already seen it. He was like, he didn't spoil it, but he just said, he kind of just went, oh, yeah. Spoilers. They're in a, bar. I mean, they're in a bar, and then next thing, they come out of nowhere and start attacking everyone. Or some shit like that. So, it's not like he just spoiled the ending or anything, but, like...
Yeah, I mean,
it's still...
I knew what was going to happen, but I personally didn't tell you.
I knew they'd be there, I just didn't know when, so...
Yeah.
But, I don't know, I just kind of...
stuff as well, but I wanted to see those two brothers on the road.
Yeah, I wanted to see them on the road and stuff, and I feel like...
But if you want to see more of that, I mean, Natural Born Killers is, like, a completely different movie. Like, Quentin Tarantino did the story for that.
Yeah.
And that's a great movie as well.
I thought did he write it?
No, he just came up with a story.
Oh, that's so weird, because on
I'm pretty sure he wrote a screenplay, but then someone adapted it and wrote it again.
It's so weird, because on Letterboxd, he's, like, listed as a writer.
Yeah, because there's no story by credits, that just counts as a writer on Letterboxd.
Oh, yeah. By the way, guys, I'm trying to watch, like, all the movies that Quentin Tarantino has produced and written just for the sake of it, because I'm going to do a video just talking about movies that he has something to do with that aren't necessarily his own movies, but he had the need to produce them for some reason, or didn't want to direct them himself. Just because I was looking for videos like that just for entertainment, and I couldn't find any, so be the first person to do it, that'd be pretty cool. But, but you're infinite on the mic. Anyway. And
Hi, James.
Hello.
and that was Stewie Griffin. Anyway, guys.
Yeah.
What was I saying? Oh yeah. Although I do like the fucking vampires, whatever. No, not vampires. Fucking, I don't even know. I do like them, but I just wanted to see what was happening with all them, and they just kind of fucking die. Like, spoilers.
Oh, yeah. I love that last shot in the movie, though, where it just shows that bar is actually an Aztec pyramid or something like that.
Yeah, yeah.
Cool.
And he just left her there. That was pretty weird.
Huh?
Remember how he just left her there? He's like, "You'll find your way," or some shit.
Yeah, that was funny.
Okay, let's go 16.
For letting that movie to me.
Oh, yeah.
16. Oh, yeah, what was the score for...
Oh, yeah, sorry. 6 out of 10.
That's the same for me, but I really want to watch it again.
Yeah.
Yeah, number 16 is Scary Movie.
Oh, the original?
It's genuine 7 out of 10 because of how funny it is this time, because I get all the jokes now.
Yeah.
So I watched it when I was like 12 or 13. It
Yeah.
is so funny.
Same with me. Like, I watched it, and it's like, yeah. What's my... Okay, number 16. Mine is Frozen, not the animated Frozen. This movie called Frozen that came out... Sorry, guys. If you hear that background noise, a kookaburra keeps coming to my house and smashing into a window when it sees its reflection. It's so annoying. And stuck on this... what do you call it? Lift? Snow lift? And then... Sorry?
I know what that movie's about.
Yeah. And they get like stuck on it, and then they like shut down for the winter or whatever. It's pretty full on. It's pretty fun. It's pretty much like a survival movie, but it's just all in one location. And I just really like those movies where it's just like really kind of like one location. Just like if it can do it well. I know there's a lot of movies that just fuck it up. Like it has to be really interesting and have suspense, otherwise it's fucking plain boring. But anyway, this one was good. It's like a 7 out of 10. Very action packed. I really just want to know what was happening as I was watching it. But yeah.
Alright. Number 15, the last 7 out of 10. And if you're still watching Pug Bro or whatever your name is, we're about to talk about Halloween Kills.
He just left.
Oh, bro, what the hell, bro?
I mean, it might just be a glitch, but it says 0 viewers. I don't know.
Come back. We're talking about Halloween Kills right now. Dave, what do you think?
What? Sorry?
What do you think of Halloween Kills?
I mean, I might save it for my my placement on the list.
Yeah, how about we just don't talk about it until then?
Yeah, okay. I'm just gonna do like a comment that says Halloween Kills will be talked about, so nobody just comes in and leaves.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Number 15.
Number 15. Mine is the new Dune, which I won't talk Dune, sorry. I won't talk about because he hasn't seen any of them. But yeah, there's gonna be a sequel to this. This was actually pretty good for me, but I feel like rewatching it when the new sequel comes out. I don't know. I was just in this room. I was watching it with my parents, but they just both fell asleep. You know, and you're like watching a movie, and then it just kind of puts you down because like nobody's watching it except you, and you're like, and then it's kind of like that. So I feel like I should rewatch it. But what I saw was like super good. Like I prefer this over David Lynch's version. It just visually it just looks more fascinating, and you know everybody hates CGI, but like I reckon it's okay for a movie like this.
Yeah, like this is the same guy who directed Blade Runner 2049, Denis Villeneuve, or Harry Blas his name.
Yeah,
very good. Oh, he did Arrival as well. I really like that.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Well, Arrival, guys, is one of my favorite movies. I like that movie. I forgot what I gave that. It's like an 8 or a 10. I don't even remember, man. But that movie,
I'm not the biggest fan of that.
I liked it.
Underrated, but I can appreciate what it is. So.
Yeah,
I just don't like the main. Just annoying.
Yeah, true. But yeah, I just visually it looks a lot more. I don't know. I mean, I guess of course it would because it's like a fat period gap between them. But yeah. I know this is all based off a book which came out in like the 60s or something like that. But that's pretty cool. The sequel will be pretty chill. I don't even know what the sequel's going to be like. I'll have to find out. But yeah.
Yeah.
What's your number 15?
Well, wait, I already said it's Halloween Kills.
Oh, yeah. We got to wait.
What did you give Dune, though?
Oh, I get a 7 out of 10.
Alright.
If you guys want more we'll probably have more movies on the. We just did it today, even though the month ends on Monday. But yeah.
Yeah. Number 14. This is when we get into the great movies. All of these movies and stuff from now on are good, like very great.
Yeah.
Megamind.
Oh, Megamind.
I rewatched Megamind, and it's actually awesome. Very funny. There were some childish jokes. I was like, I don't know. But it's a kids' movie, so that's definitely why.
Someone's back. Is that Pub Bro? We got 2 viewers. Sorry to stop you there.
Yo, show yourself, bro.
Show yourself. Someone's just listening to it like a podcast. They just hear us like yelling at him. Type.
We know you're listening and watching.
We know who you are.
Yes.
They just left. Oh my god.
Yeah, Megamind, 8 out of 10.
You freaked them out. 8 out of 10. Oh yeah.
Number 14.
I haven't seen that movie since I was like a kid.
You know Brad Pitt is the superhero dude in it?
Really?
Jonah Hill is the bad guy in it as well.
Oh my god. Yeah. Number 14 for me is the movie Snowpiercer.
Bro.
This movie, although I gave it a 7, is kind of overrated, to be honest.
Yeah.
Have you seen it?
Movie's better.
What?
The same director made. It's a little movie you might have heard of it. It's called Parasite.
Oh yeah.
That movie is perfect.
Which I haven't seen.
Yeah.
But have you seen this movie?
No, I know what happens, kind of.
I just
Chris Evans' baby.
I just think I had too much expectations for this, but I still think it's good. But everybody thinks this is like great, perfect, words like that. I just think it's good. Like, it's kind of annoying when I like a movie, but then people like it a lot more, so it just kind of, I don't know, it just messes with my opinion on it. But
It should have done it.
not messes with my opinion, but like, I don't know, it's just weird. Like, I feel like people overhype this. Like,
yeah, it's overrated.
They talk about the stuff which I don't think is the good stuff, but the stuff I like, they think are the bad parts. Like, I don't know. Like, they go, oh, yeah, the concept of this film is great, but, like, it's not that crazy to me. Like,
yeah, no, I think it's a bit silly.
It's just a post-apocalyptic fucking film. I think the best part is, like, the dude who made the train and what's around the dude. Like, I wanted to find out more about that guy, but no.
Yeah.
Anyway, I still liked it though. Like, it's good. That is 7 out of 10. That's my 14th.
Alright. Number 13. I finally watched it. Halloween 3, Season of the Witch, and it is the second best Halloween movie. Alright?
Yeah, I'm just about to watch that now. Well, after the podcast.
So
I've seen it a bit before, guys.
and if you all go, oh, where Michael Myers isn't in it, shut up, alright? Doesn't matter. He's in 11 other movies.
Yeah, he's got his trophy. Let him be.
Halloween movies, but Halloween 3, it's just it's 8 out of 10. It's so great. It's insane. The plot is insane, but I love it.
Was it entertaining for you?
Oh yeah, very. And also, there was actually some really tense chase sort of scenes that are actually, even though I knew it was going to happen, I still felt the tension.
Yeah.
The intensity and all that. It was crazy.
And don't spoil too much for me, because although I've seen parts of it and I actually watched a review on it, because I was watching on YouTube and I was really entertained, and then it just shut off, and then for some reason I watched the kill count and I watched Deca Shadow review, and they were just talking like kind of the bad stuff about it, so I just went, oh, it sucks, and just didn't come up with my own opinion. It was so weird.
Yeah.
But
you know the review you should watch after you watch the movie?
what?
Dr. Wolfuler's.
Oh yeah, that guy.
Yeah.
He's like a fan, isn't he?
Huh?
Isn't he like one of the fans of that movie? Like, people who think it's like good.
Yeah.
I know.
It's actually one of my favorite movie reviews. It's so fun.
I remember Deca Shadow saying like that he liked it. And he hates on a lot of movies.
Yeah.
But then again, he covers a lot of stupid movies, so I like him. He's funny.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's your number 13?
Scary movie.
Let's get it.
This is really funny because, as you said before, I understand the jokes more now because I'm older.
Yeah.
Also, I actually understand the references because I'd seen basically every movie they reference. Like, I Know What You Did Last Summer, Scream, they're the main ones, but you know, it's kind of weird watching these movies and not knowing the references. Like, even when I watched Scary Movie 2, I didn't understand like any of the references, but I just thought it was funny. I knew some of them, but you know, you kind of need to like look at the references beforehand, maybe. I don't know, man. But yeah. Because you can watch these without knowing the references, but it just makes it easier if you've seen movies. Like, I remember when I rewatched this for the first time, I was kind of pissed because like I thought it was hating on Scream, kind of. I thought it was making fun of silly things in Scream, but like over time, I'm like, it's just a fucking spoof movie. Like, come on.
Still not the best spoof movie, but it's up there.
Yeah, I haven't seen much spoof movies, but I know there's a lot of garbage ones that are a lot worse like this, like Disaster Movie and.
They don't even count. They don't count as movies.
Yeah.
But yeah.
12.
Number 12. It's a sad movie. The Virgin Suicides. Now, I didn't cry, but I almost did, right? I almost did.
It was going.
Yeah. And I was about to end the movie and I was like... But yeah, oh man, such a great movie. 8 out of 10.
Who directed this?
What?
Who directed that movie?
Sofia Coppola, Francis Ford Coppola's daughter.
Oh, yeah.
She sucks at acting, but she made pretty good movies. Because she played Michael Corleone's daughter in The Godfather Part 3, and that is infamous for terrible, like, it's a terrible performance.
Yeah, I still haven't seen the Virgin Suicides or the Godfather movies. Bully me if you want in the comments.
Yeah.
Alright, so, yeah. You there?
Yeah.
Should I say my number 12?
I mean, if you want.
Halloween 2.
I didn't know you rewatched that.
Yeah, I did.
Oh, no, I do. I remember.
I rated this a 7 because I really actually like this now. The first time I rewatched it, I was like really kind of pissed like about it, but now I just because after watching a lot of garbage Halloween sequels, I go back to appreciate this movie.
Which is most of them.
Yeah, and this is just really, really fun for me. I don't know. It's just like after this movie kind of went down the drain. Obviously, I got to see my opinion on Halloween 3 for more proper opinion. But that movie was cool. Yeah. 11.
Blade Runner 2049. I finally watched it, and oh my god, it's awesome. It's an 8 out of 10, but if we're talking like technical aspects, 10 out of 10. Perfect. It's amazing.
Yes.
I really watched it. Like it's so long. It's not 3 hours, but it almost is. It's so weird. It feels long, but it doesn't at the same time, which is kind of impossible. But it somehow did that. Yeah.
Yeah.
This movie is so good.
Yeah, there's movies where you like think they feel really long, and then when you're done, you're like, wait a minute, is it over already?
Yeah, I think why I felt the length a bit is because I watched the first one literally before this.
Oh yeah.
We watched them both on the same day, which is actually a great way to watch them, honestly.
That's how I felt when I watched both the Kill Bill movies. I'm like, whoa, it felt like I was there for hours, but then when the ending happened, I was like, just kind of like waiting for more, and then I was like, oh, it's over.
Yeah, I love that feeling. Go, oh man, this is dragging, then it ends. You're like, oh, that was good.
Yeah.
But yeah, on a technical level, this movie's perfect. As a whole, it's 8 out of 10. It'll probably get much better.
I've seen parts of most of those movies, but I think like I've seen like maybe like 10 minutes because my parents are watching the newer one, the 2049 over is, and I was watching the scene. I was like, that looks sick, but they were already like 20 minutes into it, and they told me even if I wanted to watch it, it's a new movie based like an old movie, so I probably wouldn't even know, like, you know. But I was like, oh yeah.
It's weird. You kind of don't have to see the first one.
Yeah.
I mean, unless you want to get all of the references, which there references to it. It's just expanded on the world and stuff as well.
I have a DVD which is called Blade Runner Director's Cut. I just want to know, is that actually the director's cut, or did they just say that to get people to buy it?
Well, it actually wasn't.
Oh.
The director's cut is the final cut, but either one of those is better than the theatrical version.
Oh,
so
yeah.
Don't watch Blade Runner on Stan, because that's the theatrical one, and that is, not very good. Unfortunately, I watched it on Stan, but whenever there was a voiceover, I just muted the TV.
Wait, voiceovers?
Yeah, and it's little scenes. It ruins the scene, so I always muted it when that happened.
Because I didn't know that. Like, a lot of people... So I know some people might... I don't know. People must hate the... I'd assume they wouldn't like the normal version. Most people would just go to the final cut.
Yeah.
But some people, like... I would imagine some people would have grown up with the original. If you watch it at cinemas, you'd have no choice.
Exactly.
So...
What's number 11?
My number 11 is a movie called Rope, which is this really fun Alfred Hitchcock movie.
I'm gonna watch that.
Yeah, man. Do you know what it's about?
I know what it's about, and I also know that it's filmed as if it's one shot. It's really cool.
Yeah, it is. Speaking of one shot, Alfred Hitchcock, what I like about him is he, like, as a director, is he does two things which I like in a movie. One, having a really entertaining movie in one location, really suspenseful, and having like that one take feel kind of thing, or like at least same day feeling, I guess you could say, as well. But I don't know, like I just have this thing for movies set in like one location. Although I, of course, love a lot of movies, but yeah, I just have a big list of movies I love in one location. After I watched the Murder on the Orient Express 2017. Which is one of my favorite movies. I was just like sucked into movies like that.
Yeah.
But
for me, that's like The Hateful Eight.
Yeah, Hateful Eight, man. That's a good one.
Yes.
But that's really good. I obviously won't talk spoilers because you haven't seen it, but yeah.
Yeah.
That was a 7 out of 10.
Cool. We're in the top 10 now, number 10.
Yeah.
I watched it again because unfortunately Mom McGovern passed away a month or two ago. Rest in peace. So I rewatched his comedy special on Netflix called Hitler's Dog, Gossip and Trickery. It's still hilarious. 8 out of 10. It's just so funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't heard much of his comedy.
Basically anything he's done is hilarious. So
yeah.
Yeah. What's your number 10?
My number 10 is Hardcore Henry.
Oh, you watched that?
Yeah.
Let's go.
This is great because I really like the point of view gimmick. I wouldn't have actually known that that was the thing until I watched this Diamond Bolts video where I was just like covering gimmicks that they use in movies and stuff. So I would have just gone straight into it and not even known if I didn't watch that.
Damn it.
But it doesn't make a difference. It still didn't spoil it, so good movie. I just wonder if they actually used like proper like GoPros or they actually used like a cinematic camera and strapped it to a chest. Like I don't know what they would have used.
Yeah, I'm not sure because there's like a ton of parkour and stuff that is definitely real. So
it's weird because like it feels like it could be a GoPro, but for back then the quality on GoPros weren't that good. I don't know how you.
It was like 2015 though.
Yeah, but still, even in 2015, you didn't like it wasn't the greatest. But
Well, they probably had a GoPro equivalent that was good.
Maybe,
quality.
Or they just. Yeah, sure. But I'm just assuming they obviously wouldn't have used like a red camera because they're fucking huge.
Yeah.
Sure, I'm investing in one of those. I'm investing in one of those guys.
Music video. The guy who directed Hardcore Henry. Before he made the movie, he made a music video that's basically the first version of it.
Oh yeah.
And it's pretty cool.
By the way, guys, eventually I'm going to invest in a red camera because like fucking red camera. Right. They're so expensive. It's like 12 grand, but if you look for used ones, you can get a good deal. Anyway, number 9.
What did you give Hungry Harry?
8 out of 10.
Cool. Number 9, the original Blade Runner.
Oh yeah.
Oh man, 9 out of 10. So good. Like literally, like you would argue that's boring, and yes, it is a boring movie. But once you get to the end, it's just awesome. Like really, the ending of the movie basically redeems the entire movie. Even though it's boring, but in the end, that doesn't really matter. It's kind of hard to explain.
Yeah, I have the book as well.
Oh, and do androids dream of electric sheep?
Anyway.
So, yeah. Blade Runner.
My number 9 is Jurassic Park, the original.
Oh, cool.
This was great. I just saw this on TV. This was fun.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Yeah.
It's always on TV.
Yeah.
It's one of those movies.
Yeah, well, it's like one of those, I guess you could say, classics or whatever they cult movies. Yeah.
Well, you're not giving ratings.
Oh yeah, 8. By the way, guys, there's a lot of 8s on this list.
Yeah.
8.
This is the last 8 out of 10 that is above a 9 out of 10, but I just like this movie more. Number 8 is John Carpenter's They Live.
Oh, don't spoil that. I might be watching that tonight.
Watched it. And it's awesome.
Yeah.
It's so awesome, like really. I don't want to say too much because it'll spoil it. So yeah, I'm just saying it's so good, and it's got a lot of truths in it as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's your number 8?
My number 8 is Dead Man.
Oh, let's go.
I watched this because I had to I wanted to, and I also had to for this video, which ended up getting blocked. But yeah. By the way, guys, stay around for my every regular show reference, TV/movie reference and regular show. I was going to upload a video of just straight all the references, but copyright does not like me, so I'm just going to do like a voiceover. You know, so there's no audio in there because I only got audio claimed. I don't think I got video claimed, like by any actual video. So I'll just do a voiceover, and I'm also going to do like a second video covering like video game references, but maybe not on this channel. I don't know, man. I'll see. I don't know.
Yeah, even longer.
Yeah, there's a lot of other stuff like pop culture references and stuff that, you know.
Even music.
Yeah, music.
Just any references.
Yeah.
Yeah. Number 7?
Number 7. Yeah. Oh, by the way, guys, 8 out of 10. Bruh. Oh, yeah, I didn't even say anything about Dead Man. Dead Man.
Yeah, say something about it.
It's a great movie, and I really like it. My expectations for this movie was very different because I watched this scene in regular show. If you know that scene, it's like genuine zebra, but they make like this. They make this abstract music. Yeah, they make this abstract music video. But I thought the movie would be super abstract. I thought that's what it was referencing, but it was only referencing just the look of the character and like the beach scene at the end. I thought the movie was going to be really weird, and I was waiting for it, and I was like, oh, it was just like a good movie.
Yeah. Do you like the music in it?
Yeah.
That's one of my favorite soundtracks to any movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. Number 7, Napoleon Dynamite. We watched it, and it's better this time. 9
Yeah.
out of 10. One of the funniest movies I've seen.
Yeah, my favorite comedy.
Yeah, it's awesome. Just so good.
Yeah.
The year I was born in, so
yeah.
Shout out 2004. It's some of the best movies ever made.
Yeah.
Like Shaun of the Dead. And Alien vs. Predator. No. Yeah. Not much to say about Napoleon Dynamite just because it's a classic. If you haven't heard or what's your number 7?
My number 7 is this movie called Exam. Have you heard of it?
I don't think so.
So it's like this movie, and these people are in a big room, and they have to do this test for a job. And they leave them in the room with no questions. It's just a blank piece of paper, and they have to figure out what the fuck's going on. So it's like a really kind of trippy movie, and it's just kind of like I can't really say more without spoiling it to people.
I'll probably check it out.
You should actually watch it though. It's really interesting, and it's kind of like an unknown cast, at least to me. But I reckon they all did alright. Like nobody really did bad in this movie. I just never seen him in anything. It's one of those movies, you know. If it went any longer, it just dragged on too much, and if it went any shorter, it would just be like, oh, that's it.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's like an 8 out of 10. Yeah.
I'm good at the cast, and I don't recognize anyone except for one guy who was in Alien vs Predator, which I just mentioned, by the way.
Yeah. But they all did a good, in my opinion, or good enough to be considered alright to critics or whatever you'd say.
Yeah. Alright. Number 6. Not another teen movie.
Oh, this movie again.
Still 9 out of 10 because it's just hilarious. This is probably the best spoof movie since like Airplane or something like that.
Yeah.
It's just so funny. Don't have much to say about it. I've already talked about it. So yeah. What's your number 6?
Number 6. Hunt for the Wilder People.
Let's go.
This is like an 8 out of 10. I've talked about this before in other videos, but I think it's great.
Yeah, I watched other movies.
Yeah.
So good.
What's next? Number 5.
Oh, let's go. Come on, I was been waiting to talk about this. Josie and the Pussycats, bro. Honestly, it's one of the best movies. Might honestly be the second best movie of all time.
I might watch this eventually.
In all seriousness, though, it is actually one of my favorite movies. It's currently number 77 out of 100 of my favorite movies.
Oh, yeah.
So, it's so funny. It's like a satire of consumerism and pop culture of the 2000s and late 90s and stuff. It's just awesome. Very funny. Don't take it seriously or else you won't have a good time. And also Seth Green. Shout out Seth Green. No relation to the movie, but
yeah. You there?
Yep.
My number 5 is Halloween.
Oh, let's get it.
What do you think it is?
I honestly don't even have much to say about it.
8 out of 10. I thought we're spoiling. We're not spoiling. I'll leave it for my review. But if you've been waiting for this long, we'll say something at least.
It's stupid, but it's fun. It's a fun time.
I thought it was great. It just depends on what kind of Halloween fan you are. Like, you know, you got the two types. You got the people who are like kills, and a bit more kills, you know? And then you got people who are like character development, interesting people, and guess fun, interesting plot, and it's just a fun time, and just some kind of relation to twine like the other movies together. You just got those two viewers. I'm a bit of both, but man, I love my kills in these movies. Like that's kind of it. Since it's like pretty much the original slasher. So if it doesn't have kills, what the fuck is it?
I thought this movie was really dumb, but I kind of liked it because it was really entertaining. So the 7 out of 10 I gave it was entertainment based.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just thought this was great.
The rating would probably be like a 6 or a 5, but yeah. I
gave this like an 8, but I just think this is like a massive improvement over 2018 as well, in my opinion. It's much.
Yeah, I like better.
It's way more.
I really had a soft 2018 one because I watched that at the cinema twice, which was great.
This is because I also kind of have a soft spot for it because I remember going to his and he talked about it so much.
Yeah.
You were like, oh yeah, it's coming out, and then he did like those posts and shit. But yeah, man, that.
I'll probably buy Halloween Kills, honestly.
You probably what?
I'll probably buy it because I want to watch it again.
Yeah, if you see Halloween 3, would you buy it since you think it's good?
Yes, definitely.
So you're gonna have like are you just gonna get the ones you like and not get the ones you hate?
Yeah.
So what are you gonna own? You're gonna own 1, which you have. You have 2018, Kills and 3.
3 and Kills.
That's it. So.
We'll If I find any other ones, I'll probably get them. But if I'm not looking, if I don't find them in stores, I won't get them.
If you found like H2O or Halloween 2 for cheap, would you get them?
Probably.
Yeah.
Because they're not that awful.
I'm just trying to get all of them myself, guys, because I
love that double pack you have as well.
Sorry?
I love that double pack you have.
Oh, 2 and 3 double pack, yeah.
That's so cool.
Can't wait to get
Especially
the other ones.
3.
Yeah. I'll tell you if I find 3, I'll get it for you. But yeah. Unless it's a Blu-ray, and then I'm keeping it for myself because special features.
No, I'm joking. I saw Halloween 3 and Blu-ray and JB Hi-Fi like 3 years ago. I should have gotten it.
Yeah, man.
But I was like, no, that's the bad one. And also it was like $27, so yeah.
I would have bought it. That was $27 is like, it's like $50 now on eBay.
The money I do now, I would have gotten, but yeah.
Because like I'm less strict on money for movies now that I have more money. Last year I was more like strict about money.
Now I've got a job, it's easy.
Yeah.
Number 4, Shrek 2. I love this movie. Actually, alright, brace yourself. It's a 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
It's probably like my 3rd or 4th favorite animated movie of all time. It's one of the funniest movies I've seen. It's one of my favorite movies in general now. It's just so good.
Yeah.
It's better than the first one. Not only is it the best Shrek movie, it's the best DreamWorks movie.
Yeah.
How to Train Your Dragon fans come at me. I don't care.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just hilarious. I actually, just even talking about Shrek 2, it makes me want to watch it again.
Yeah.
What's your number 4?
My number 4 is Tucker and Dale vs. Evil Dead. Oh, vs. Evil, sorry. His name Dead. Tucker and Dale vs. Evil. This movie's so fucking funny. This is like one of my favorite comedies.
I watched this when I was like 10. It kind of scarred me when I first watched it, but I still liked it.
Believe me, but I gave this a 10 out of 10.
Cool. I give it a 9.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, but this is so funny. I love it. It's basically like a reverse horror movie in a way.
Got that on DVD. So good.
I want to find it. There's so much movies I want to find. I hate like getting more favorite movies because I need to find more fucking movies. What is it with I have so much favorite fucking movies, which are just rare ass movies.
Same here. You'll never be able to find some.
I know, and you just have to stick to either bootleg or foreign fucking DVDs from eBay.
Yeah.
Wait, did you see how they made that Friday the 13th Blu-ray that I sent you to JB Hi-Fi now?
No, I didn't actually.
You know that new like Blu-ray set that they did in America?
What, the Steelbook?
No, it's like the collection of all the movies, and they made another one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's in JB Hi now.
Oh my god! As soon as I get them,
he bought the DVD, and you know what it is? It was only $70, so it was only like $30 more. You could have bought it.
That really pisses me off.
If you see it, like if we're allowed to go to Queensland on like Boxing Day and you saw it for cheap, would you get it? Like $20?
I don't know. Maybe if you like sell the one.
You could do that. Sell it on eBay.
Yeah.
You could sell it for like half the price on eBay and then just buy that with that, so you like not really lost anything.
Is the set on Blu-ray? Yeah,
it's on Blu-ray, and
oh my god,
I really want to put it next to my Blu-ray and see the special features difference. There's no way I'm gonna buy it unless it's like fucking cheap as shit on Boxing Day. I might.
I don't think you should, but yeah.
I don't think I should, but if I get it, I could always sell it, you know.
Yeah.
Because if you're in Australia, this is only gonna be here for a while and it's gone. Like that one. The only reason that Blu-ray that I found out the other day that it was only for the 40th anniversary thing.
Oh, really?
Yeah, in Australia, it was only like a limited time thing, but they just didn't say it, but they only had enough to from like Christmas to Boxing Day or something. So it was like one of the last copies I got.
We're up to number 3.
Number 3.
Number 3 is American Beauty. I rewatched it. Oh man, 10 out of 10. So good. I don't even have much to say because we have both talked about this movie, and it's just so good.
What is it again?
American Beauty.
Oh, yeah.
What do you give this movie?
10. One of my favorites.
Yeah. It's awesome. So glad I own it on DVD.
Same.
Oh my god! I'm looking at the set right now. It is so awesome.
The set. Do you reckon it has more special features? More special features than mine?
I'm having a look right now.
Like, do you reckon I should put mine to the screen and we could do a little thing? Like once we're done with the list.
I'm gonna have dinner soon, so probably not right now. But
yeah.
If I buy it, we could compare them. So.
I'll always look because you can look at the special features on the image.
It's like $80, bro.
I know, but if you see it on sale, like remember how I got mine for like $20?
Yeah.
Anyway, number 3 for me is The Departed, which I watched like half of it when Jude was here.
Oh wait, I'm just reading a review. Sorry, of the set. It has the exact same disc as your set. So.
Really?
Yeah, it's just a different packaging.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Good reviews?
Huh?
Good
There's
review?
Only one review. It's just saying it's the same set, just with different art, basically.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
They probably just wanted to make it look new or whatever. But anyway, as I was saying, The Departed. Yeah, you watched a bit of that with me. 10 out of 10. I think this is my favorite, I guess you could say, mob movie, if you can see. Yeah. Oh, no, Goodfellas is better, in my opinion. But,
this was the first Scorsese movie I saw. I watched with my mum.
Oh, yeah.
And sadly, I already knew what was going to happen at the end, so I won't spoil it for the viewers. But even without knowing that, it's just so good.
This surprised me, because I thought it would just be another, like, another fucking mob kind of movie. Yeah. But it was actually really entertaining. And I love how, like, I love the music cuts in this movie. There's just a song playing and it's cut out in the next second without, like, any fade out or anything.
Yeah.
Like
the song at the beginning, by the Rolling Stones, is also in Goodfellas.
Yeah.
Scorsese's used that a few times.
Yeah.
He loves using old songs like that. He's one of the best uses of music in as directors.
Alright,
also, sorry, did you expect the ending? No spoiling it, but did you expect it?
Yeah.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh. It would be an unexpected twist.
I mean, I guess, but I don't know. I just thought when I watch a movie, the way that it seems it's leading, I'm like, in my head, I'm like, it's not. That's how I guess endings.
Even knowing that, even every time I watch it, even knowing what's going to happen, it gets me every time.
And, well, not the complete... I can't speak about it because it's freaking spoilers. But, okay, let's just say spoilers.
Yeah, spoilers, I guess.
I knew about, like, the main ending, but I didn't think that dude would shoot, like, in the clubhouse and he shoots that guy as well. What's his name? And he shoots him in the hotels at the end as well, that other guy.
Michael Wahlberg shoots Matt Damon, you mean?
Yeah. I didn't expect that to happen. I thought they'd, like, work together or something.
Oh, no, I love that part.
I knew, like, I kind of figured out what was going to happen, but I just thought they were just going to work together. And what was that noise? Anyway.
Yeah.
And, yeah, it was really good. But if you know me, I tend to predict a lot of things, like, I somehow figured out the ending for Fight Club, which you probably won't believe me, but I figured it out myself.
Yeah. I'm going to have dinner, so I guess we'll do these last two a bit quicker, but...
Yeah, okay. My number 2 is Superbad.
Superbad?
Yeah, I just saw it on TV. It's great. 10 out of 10.
Oh, cool. I love that movie.
Yeah.
I think we've talked about that before in here.
Yeah.
Because I watched it a couple months ago. My number 2 is Dead Man. We've already talked about it. To me, it's a 10. And my number 1, Kill Bill Volume. And it is. I don't know which one's better. 10 out of 10 to both of them. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My number 1 is
the Tarantino movie I watched, and yeah.
Yeah. What was? I think it was Kill Bill. No. I think it was Reservoir Dogs.
Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Oh yeah, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. That was it. Yeah. But yeah, my number one is the movie Pi, and the mathematical Pi, guys. This movie's fucking awesome. It's my 30th favorite movie of all time. 10 out of 10. Yeah.
Yeah.
I recommend that. I also recommend what was that other movie? Exam. Yeah, there's some recommendations for you and the viewers or whatever. Anyway.
Yeah, I'm about to watch a spooky movie.
Bye.
Happy Halloween.
Bye.